Welcome back to the league that means nothing on Go Again Gaming.
Welcome back to Go Again Gaming, and welcome back to the League That Means Nothing Season 4. We're in the last round of Swiss, and I'm joined again by popular demand by Brian Hoffman. How are you, Brian?
I am doing so lovely this morning. How are you, Ian?
It's the afternoon for me, so I'm not too bad. I've just finished work, and I'm about to watch some assassin on assassin action with not the original assassin, but the original playable assassin in Uzuri Switchblade taking on colloquially known as Mario, but Arachne Marionette. I have no idea how this matchup goes because assassin mirrors confuse me.
Assassin mirrors confuse me. I also have very limited experience into Uzuri specifically, but as you mentioned in our little pregame chat, this is going to be before the most recent ban list, so we're going to get to see potentially a little victory lap for Bonds of Agony as much as 12 times if they all play Take Up the Mantle and Bonds of Agony, so that's all I want out of this game is for 12 Bonds of Agony to be resolved.
And that is the one interesting thing about Uzuri is her own reaction. Putting in a Bonds of Agony is your first reaction for Bonds of Agony. Obviously, Uzuri wants two for two. Like, I want to go attack for 6 with 2 cards, and you're going to block with 2 cards, and we're going to trade this way until I win. Marionette, not so much. Very different assassin. Can be built very warrior-like with lots of dagger reacts, or can be, I believe, Matthew Kenworthy, who's playing Uzuri, is on a much more disruptive stealth package.
All right, yeah, it's starting point instead of Black Tech Whispers, so I'll be interested to see how that plays out.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's the Uzuri tech now, isn't it? Is starting point.
The best equipment in the game is always secretly commons.
Either way, we're going to have to throw it over to the gameplay and see who shakes out on top here. We've got the awkward fist bump on screen. Big shout out to all our sponsors there on the left, as we have Matt Kenworthy, better known as Madagon, better known as a Teklovossen player. Decided to maybe take the training wheels off, like take the weights off. Rock Lee dropping the weights and actually play a deck that does things. But Simon Wanser leading with Hunter's Clave. Yep. For 1 is immediately blocked out.
4 copies of Hunter's Clave on the board, so we're going to be seeing a lot of Clave for 1 throughout this game, and then see another Clave come in there. First one was blocked by an Orb Weaver Spinneret, and the equipment suite very
nearly identical armor setup as well.
Mask of Deceit instead of Crown of Providence looks like the only difference, and I suppose the fact that one of these tunics is graded, but
I mean, makes sense. If you're playing Marionette, you might as well play the headpiece that does something with your hero.
Right. Gives you potentially a bit of choice into your one of 6 demi-heroes.
Yeah, like that ability to choose which one is so crucial sometimes. I mean, it's Black Widow. It's always Black Widow, but they get to choose Black Widow.
And that's the important part. Yeah, I don't know if I have the heart for playing Marionette myself because I just know that I would roll into, I don't know, Redback every time.
The worst one? Just go again? I don't know. Funnel Web is also pretty bad because your opponent can just be like, do you know what if I don't Arsenal?
That's tough. Another Clave coming in here. Life totals have not changed. Also notable, did you see this, Ian? The players here both have their Claves oriented different on the field. Mario's got one on the left and one on the right, and then Uzuri's got them both on the left.
So my big problem with the setup of Claves is that every single one of these heroes is stabbing themselves. They're holding it by the pointy end.
They themselves are marked.
Yeah, not a fan. I can't abide that setup.
So this dagger just hit. This was not flicked. It looks like Uzuri just said no blocks. So Mario's hero text is now active. And here comes a kiss.
And here we have card revealed by Chicago local, Max Ferocity.
Oh, is there a cosplay attached to that?
There was.
That's so sick.
I mean, Max Ferocity, also former participant in the League That Means Nothing.
Oh my goodness, and this Kiss of Death is becoming more lethal as Tarantula Toxin has both modes active because Kiss of Death is for some reason a dagger attack.
Yeah, that is what I think that's what we call a synergy.
And down falls Uzuri to 32.
Yeah, so sink below for 1.
The value.
I mean, you're a Fangang enjoyer. You've played a yellow sink below. I can't trust you.
I more often pitch the yellow sink below, to be fair. And this is another Kiss of Death? Are we going to flick the first Kiss of Death?
I'd be very surprised if we didn't.
Oh, this is fun. So this is what you're talking about, how this Mario can be built more, I suppose, aggressively, because this seems like in a pretty aggressive turn.
I mean, that is like maybe the most ideal starting hand you could ever have.
Is that a 14 damage?
Just putting your opponent to 26 on turn 1.
Through a sink below. We're going to have a little co-commentary here by my cat.
Yeah, so I don't think we're playing the Uzuri game of like, oh, I'll attack and maybe... Cat. I'll attack and maybe like throw in a reaction card here or there. And you'll block some, and no, Matt has just said, what if we got this game over with?
What if I bled you out? Now, 2 of those Kiss of Deaths have been played already, so at least like we don't have to think about that so much anymore. And here's a card that I don't often see. Isolate. I suppose this is some Uzuri-specific stuff due to that Dominate keyword there?
Yeah, you see, with Dominate, they can only block with 1 card, and then you can activate Uzuri
and do whatever you want.
And depending on what they put in, you don't really have any options then. Because we move past the reaction step. Sorry, the reaction resolves if it becomes, say, for example, a Command and Conquer, or in this case, it's a cold foil Kiss of Death. And a Tarantula Toxin. 1 good turn deserves another, I guess.
That was beautiful.
You know, we talked about like how grindy value-based assassin games are, and
instead we're just kind of swinging really efficient, like 2-card 7s, and yeah. I mean, I'm enjoying it.
Yeah. No, going back to my earlier point, when you isolate, if you swap an isolate into a Command and Conquer, they have no point to sink below from Arsenal. Unless they choose... Or, sorry, they cannot sink below from hand, as it were. But, you know, Matt just playing the Uzuri game now. Here's my Command and Conquer.
I love the white border Command and Conquer to go with the 8-5 graded tuner.
Don't encourage him. Brian, you probably don't know. Myself and Madagon have this long-standing beef about white bordered cards in his deck.
Oh, so this is probably at least partially to slight you.
It might be. There's a non-zero number of times he has put white bordered sink belows in when, like, he has others, like, he had full Marvel Teklo and white sink belows.
That's brilliant. That's psychological damage.
That was a targeted attack. Here we go. Take up the Mantle Block and Crown of Providence, and we're just going to flick a dagger, get a mark, and use that reaction to trigger starting point, giving Command and Conquer go again.
That's spicy.
Yeah.
And now we get...
Command and Conquer with go again isn't something I've seen since my good Runeblade days.
Oh, my, yeah. Initial iterations of Aurora, I did in fact somersault the Command and Conquer at one point in time. Here, into the Codex off of that go again. That's crazy good. Wow, these kinds of...
and Simon really obviously crowned away to avoid getting any impact from that Command and Conquer, and now is just getting forced to discard a card and get a card back. And get a frailty to boot.
And then Matt gets to set up a Kiss of Death for next turn. Or are they just going to let it rip? They're letting it rip.
So, we've played 3 turns. We have seen 4 copies of Kiss of Death.
That's right.
With a 5th in Simon's arsenal.
Oh, right. So, okay, 2 of these are recursive. So there's still a 3rd copy in Matt's deck. There's still 2 more copies in Simon's deck. So I had wishes about seeing a lot of Bonds of Agony flying. I'm okay with seeing a lot of Kiss of Deaths flying as well. It makes for really exciting gameplay.
That's true. We're not. This ain't your Outsiders Assassin Mirror anymore.
I'm trying to remember why Matt has a Frailty token right now.
I assume he is just representing the Frailty token he's giving his opponent.
Right. These people are not in the same room. I just remembered this is a webcam game. Good morning.
I know. The seamless editing of Az from Go Again Gaming really makes it a lot harder to tell.
I was fully immersed. Art of Body Mind is going to pick up a block there. And that was another hell of a turn for Matt.
Yeah. These life totals are dropping pretty substantially already.
This is not the Olympia game that I recall covering with you not so long ago. This is a...
No, that was... Sure. Yeah, here we have Up Sticks and Run into that Kiss of Death. So while we do get -1 thanks to that Frailty token because it's coming from Arsenal, a +4 buff is fine. Kiss of Death for 6 on hit, lose a life. Not bad.
Unfortunate that we weren't able to retrieve one of the Hunter's Claves, having not flicked one yet. But yeah, a Kiss of Death for 6 is still not too shabby.
We might be seeing a similar play. Like, we might have 2 players copying each other here. If we get a Flick Knives starting point into the last card in Simon's hand, depending on what it is.
And if that last card is Codex of Frailty, I just don't know what to believe anymore.
Yeah, well, obviously they always have it.
They always have it. Oh,
it's just a fact. They always have it.
Mirroring the turn again, we see the helmets getting cashed in already. So yeah, this both assassins.
Yeah, and we are switching to number 4, Orb Weaver. No, Redback, the bad one. We already discussed the bad one.
I manifested this. My apologies, Matt.
And there is a Shelter from the Storm as well to make sure this Kiss of Death gets completely covered up.
Unless there's another... Okay, no Tarantula Toxin this time. Arsenal's just getting arsenaled, and now Matt gets to maybe discard a card and give a stealth attack +3 and go again. We'll see what the hand looks like.
Now we have
Persuasive
Prognosis. Not a card I ever enjoy seeing when I play things like Aurora and Syndra and Zen.
I don't want to block. I don't want you to look at my hand. I don't want you to touch my...
I don't want you're odds on to hit a red. And I hate that for me.
Ooh, blocking with another powerful card, Simon having to give up Just a Nick. Especially with Bonds still around for this game, Just a Nick is one of the most powerful cards in the deck. And then Shelter's going to be floating 2 more prevention.
So we're putting it up here to 7 total.
Is that red back act?
The Shelter prevention might have been maybe not the smartest play. If you forget about the fact that you can discard to redback at any point as a reaction.
Mm-hmm.
And it is just a Stains of the Redback on the board. The classic on-board trick.
Existing.
And we've hit a red off the top in a shakedown and get to take a red.
Wow, they were so close to that Tarantula Toxin for the last turn cycle. That's crazy.
Yeah. And here's a Leave No Witnesses.
Ooh.
At least we covered the whole thing.
Sure, so the Shelter Prevention gets a little bit of value there. Another great turn from Matt, my goodness. And I'm trying to remember what's in the arsenal for Simon right now, if we even know.
Well, Brian, if you see your assassin opponent pick up their graveyard, what do you think?
Take up the mantle. Or Codex, you see.
Oh yeah, one of these two yellow
Blessings.
majestics.
He was just seeing how many copies of Count Your Blessings were in the graveyard.
0, thank God.
This is another persuasive. Enjoy it. You enjoyed the first one so much, how about we do it again?
Yeah, what about second persuasive?
Man.
Another copy of Take Up the Mantle blocking here.
So many good cards getting committed to blocks, though I suppose that really is just the assassin class in general. It's like all busted majestics.
I mean, Brian Gottlieb, known assassin enjoyer.
Just a Nick brings persuasive to 6. Oh my goodness.
And discarding a Reaper's Call to Mark Simon, putting it up to 7.
And go again.
On hit. Not just go, it's go again on hit.
Mantling. My
Into a
goodness.
kiss of death.
Yep, this is aggression time.
So our 5th kiss of death of the game? 5th or 6th?
9? Or is this more?
12.
Yep.
Sure. Why not?
Don't worry, we have a shelter covering 7. You got I don't know, 2 more D-reacts?
Oof.
No.
It's fine. Why wouldn't it be fine?
At the very least, there's no follow-up here, so we're not flicking it for another 2 damage. But there's a bit of a life discrepancy here, my friend.
Yeah. Uzuri famously very good at playing from a massive life deficit. That's the thing that I remember. You wouldn't know. You're new to the game, you know.
I was gonna say you could be trolling me. This could be some before my time.
Me never.
We've got a 3-card hand here for Simon. Let's see if we can do anything with it.
And we know we didn't play the Arsenal last turn. Ooh.
It's my
First bonds of the game.
Let's go. I miss it already.
I'm so glad it's gone. I told people months ago that this was the ban for Slippy.
It was correct, I think. As far
I agree.
as it
I
could
was
be.
correct.
And here we see, yeah, is this just going to be blocking either like 8 or 9? I don't know if these are all 3 blocks or not, but... So we have starting
because
point
Flick
still,
now
we have
is
a
starting
Flick
point,
still.
Uzuri are all reactions.
Oh, so we basically just have it. Mark you, give this go again.
Yeah.
So with the Uzuri activation, is it a do the reaction and then you may change the card into something else? Or can it stay as bonds?
I would have to go and reread my Marvel Uzuri that's over in a binder somewhere just to double check.
Well, either way, it looks like they just didn't let it hit. It looks like they just gave it go again, marked, and now we're cleaving. Okay, sure.
The classic play line, if you were an aggro deck into Uzuri, was you would look at the attack and go, does anything mess me up here? And you would say no, and then say no blocks. If the answer was yes, then you were like block 6.
And now we have a lovely Marvel Codex of Frailty to...
Yeah. I think the last time I played against Uzuri, though, was Pro Tour LA. Yeah, Matt getting back a Leave No Witnesses. And we're getting an Art of Desire, is it?
Yes, Art of Desire body.
Downside to this Leave No Witnesses, obviously, only comes in for 3. Next turn. Very easy for Uzuri to block. Oh, getting a Shakedown.
Oh, Shakedown. This is one that I am less familiar with.
Sorry, Art of Desire.
It is art. Okay.
Not Shakedown. Shakedown does not work if you do not react.
Ah.
But on reaction, you name a color and you get to look at their hand and take a card of that color and banish it.
I would probably name red.
Yeah, pretty solid.
Or you could just snipe Take Up the Mantle with a stone cold read of, is that, there's 2 yellows in the deck. There's that and Codex at least.
Yeah, it kind of depends on how lucky you're feeling though. I know at least one assassin who is incredibly unlucky and has missed on blue when I was playing Zen multiple times.
Oh, that's tough.
Yeah.
Well, I would say Matt is probably feeling pretty lucky right now just based on those couple Kiss of Death Tarantula Toxin turns.
Yeah, he's sitting pretty at 32. I don't think in any particular rush. Uzuri not, maybe more so now than they used to be, but they're not one for converting 4-card hands.
The same cannot be said for the newer Arachnes. They will happily convert 4-card hands into a bunch of damage and disruption.
Yeah. Assassins are no longer grindy control decks anyway.
They're everything.
Yeah. Brian Gottlieb's favorite boys.
Another
Yeah, well.
everybody.
Brian's favorite they and thems.
Brian's favorite.
And now we have our Uzuri activation.
I'm down
What
for
could it be?
perpetual assassin runeblade illusionist meta.
I mean, yes and no. I'm not sad to see New gone.
No. That one's fine.
That one's fine. That one's fine, he says. I don't have to do that again, sure.
If we just ban Traverse the Universe before we go back to Mistvale, I'll be a happy camper.
Well, let's ban Recurring Nightmares as well.
It's like I agree with you, but that one's so cool. That one gets a pass because the art is amazing.
I mean, it was and it wasn't.
I can't tell how many cards Matt has in hand here, and we're just checking to make sure the life is correct.
It looked like there was no blocks committed to that Leave No Witnesses, and Matt just let it go.
And Tunic is on 3 this turn, so... Orb
Weaver.
Start.
Get her Graphene Calculator.
The TI-34.
Oh,
Into a
sure.
Savor Bloodshed. Oh, big dagger swing incoming. Okay.
So 9?
Good thing we got through those Kiss of Deaths earlier, because that would be mean on this turn.
And obviously, in reactions, Matt can flick a clave to Mark Simon,
And then get that card draw.
which would give the Graphene +1, go again, and on hit draw a card.
Pretty good.
Yeah,
Pretty good 1-resource weapon attack.
totally fine.
And Simon has to just, like, start thinking about how they might die to true damage from Flick Knives over the next few turns if they don't block very aggressively these next couple of turns.
Yeah, that unpreventable damage from Flick Knives is so powerful. And affordable now thanks to Super Slam.
It's $50. It's like $45 for the reprint of Flick Knives right now. I'm over the moon. And I pulled a Hunter's
Hell
Blade
yeah,
in my
and it
jetpack
looks
the other
sick.
day. I think it's time for my Assassin arc.
I do wish I could get it in cold foil though.
Yeah, that along with the left-facing Hunter's Glaive. Need both of those in cold foil. Oh,
Yeah, like-
Tarantula Toxin, Black Widow. Oh, and another Kiss of Death. Oh, these are all... Wow, that would have been such a good attacking hand. Oh, that's tragic.
Who cares?
We see another Tarantula Toxin. Oh, no.
That's bad.
This is really bad.
Yeah, dang. Flick Knives, 30 euros over here.
Isn't it a beautiful thing to see?
I don't know, I got in early. I think we should pull up the ladder personally.
Oh, from like before the hunted when it was like what, sub 20 or something?
Yeah. That's what we do. I just buy the cards when they seem good. The minute they announced the hunted, I was like, I should buy a FLUKE knives.
Yeah, punching myself for not buying multiple copies of Stalagmite before they printed the Jarl deck.
That's fine. Jarl isn't very good.
No, but Stalagmite still got expensive because of him. It's tragic. This is a blue mark of the Black Widow just for 4. That's tough. Oh, so many good cards we had to block with instead. Throwing that graded slab right in front of that.
Yeah. This 9.5 tunic. Man's got a 9.5 tunic and white bordered CNCs. Someone help me out here.
I'm telling you, that's at least a portion of the psychological damage that has contributed to this life discrepancy. Ooh,
so true.
Spider gonna mark on the way back?
Yes, the power is greater than its base, marking the attacking hero.
Covering up
Haunted limited all-star Den of the Spider.
Alright, how many turns can Simon weather this unrelenting brutal assault from Matt, who has just been playing banger after banger hand?
No, brutal assault is a 2 for 6.
Once again, outwitted.
Like, make it challenging, you know?
It's a good start. 4, maybe go again if it hits. Not currently any of the demi-heroes, so we have to have pumps in hand if we have them. There's Shred.
Blocking with a shred
I
and a
love
tunic.
that artwork so much.
Oh, shred.
Oh yeah, it's brutal.
Great. Terrible card to Arsenal, though, let me tell you.
Well, there's Stains, so we're gonna get the go again either way, even if there's a D-React here to stuff the on-hit. Let's see if there is.
Which we do have.
Yep.
So we are still marked, but we do not have to banish a card from our hand just yet.
Closing the chain. Do we have a follow-up with the go again? Yes, we do. That is another up sticks and just calculator for 5.
And a block.
Oh, there's another Justinic. Basically just having to fold the hand here, Simon, because once again, Matt refuses to pump the brakes.
Yep. It's just all one-way traffic right now for Matthew Kenworthy. Not the Arachne flip you wanted.
No. Decidedly the least aggressive Arachne flip.
My favorite thing about Trapdoor is if you search, you are forced to banish a card, even if you can't fail to find.
Oh, if you search, yeah.
I have had at least one Arachne opponent be like,
Oh, crap.
there's no more traps in my deck. I'm like, sick, you better banish the worst card in your deck, so.
Alright, that was the moment. Now I'm fatiguing you.
I'm 1 card ahead. I've generated advantage.
Oh, only the second Bonds of Agony that we've seen on camera today, and unfortunately it is being pitched for a graphing calculator.
Yeah.
But they haven't needed it.
Block.
Kiss of Death has been the card of the game for both players, I think.
Absolutely. I do think it's the most powerful card left in the Assassin toolbox.
Flick a calculator.
Kiss of Death just has so many uses.
Ooh, get it back. That's such efficient use of those daggers. Oh, love to
Hey,
see.
there it is.
There's the other Kiss of Death, number 3. All right.
This one coming in for 4 off of that Orb Weaver Spinneret.
Unfortunately, wasn't able to give the Kiss of Death go again so that we could flick it on a later combat chain link, but still demanding more blocks here. Now Flick Knives is gone from Simon, so that frees up a lot of concern for Matt.
Yeah, when you no longer have to worry about going to 1, it makes your blocking decisions so much easier.
Yep, and Simon just had to pass and draw up, so Matt gets a full 5-card hand to send back with Simon only at 9, starting off with a Black Widow, sure.
In the beautiful gem pack micro text box.
Can flick a clave here, yep.
Going up to 4. And we're going to discard a shelter.
The shelter. Huge.
Better hope there isn't anything going on top of this. Never mind.
Oh, just disdains of the red back. So again, even if there was another D-React to cover up the damage, we have go again either way, but I feel like Simon has been seeing a lot of D-Reacts, so I have a feeling this one's going to come through.
Time to banish a card from your hand, because you should be marked? Oh no, the marked. Prevention from the shelter.
Into just a CNC. Now, what's worse, all white bordered CNCs or the fact that there is a mishmash of white and black border?
Yes.
Oh.
Matt better clean his act up for the top 8, I swear to God.
I love it. Get us 1 white, 1 black border, and then 1 Dynasty marble.
I know the type of people who would do that as well.
Single sleeved.
Raw on the mat. No mat. Playmats or buys.
Calculator coming in, threatening 20% of Simon's remaining life total.
No, go again. Whatever is Matthew going to do here? Could just be how are we going to reconcile this order?
Blocking 6 on 1. That's the kind of respect you have to have right now. Oh, I love it.
Yeah, very much out of the underhanded cheat KOs playbook. Just be like, could be 1.
Could be 6. You tell me. Here's a pain.
Only one way to find out.
First one of these we've seen all game, and unfortunately for both players, there's no more Hunter's Claves, so pain in the backside cannot threaten a mark on the on-hit flick.
No, but we do have a lair of the spider, so Simon gets marked regardless.
Shout out the micro text box again.
I feel like we're definitely seeing a big difference in terms of where Fab was at with Assassin a couple years ago versus where they're at now.
Yes, indeed. Leave no witnesses is just vanilla damage here. Matt cannot convert the whole hand, so says take 1, banishes an Orb Weaver, and I think has 2 cards to send back. Maybe 3 if that trapdoor was in the arsenal. I cannot remember.
Graphene Calculator again, pitching another Bonds of Agony.
No, it's not supposed to be this way. Although at this point, I suppose resolving the bonds doesn't mean much. That is the last Justinic committed to blocks from Simon. Tarantula.
That'll do the job
again. Oh my goodness. This is 5 on 0 right now, right?
Yep.
What do we got, Simon? Oh, I see.
We got a sink below.
I see a white border something. They're both coming for you. All right, so sink below is going to turn this into 4 on 5. Take 1, and I think we're just going to arsenal that last card. Nope, we're going to.
No, we're going to play Codex of Frailty.
Codex? Are you kidding me, Matt?
Have you read this card? Have you seen this? Have you heard about this?
I heard it's pretty good. I mean, I can't read books, so.
That's because they're all bad.
This is crazy. This is like some of the best Mario draws I've seen in a long time. Into a CNC for 6. Give me the rest of your hand.
We continue to just batter Simon.
Now, at least Simon plays around this frailty token in that they have no attacks to send, you know?
And leave no witnesses for 3, baby.
You're gonna do it. I mean, this makes sense. At least demand a card, and then maybe you survive the next turn.
I don't think it even demands a card. You could just let it go.
Yeah, it just depends on if your arsenal is better. Then maybe maybe Matt had an extra blue in hand or something, so didn't mind committing one of the blocks. And it's going to be pretty easy, especially with this flick knives. Depending on how many more like orb weavers or pick up the points Matt has to be able to flick the last few points of damage through.
Not to mention Simon's deck is starting to look a little bit thin.
Yep, a few banishes have gone off as well, and we've just been grinding it out.
Discarding a Reaper's Call to just generate a mark uninteractively. Savor Bloodshed.
Oh boy.
And
how's 5 sound?
Graphene Calicera.
So now, if that last card in Arsenal is a 0-cost attack from Matt, they can send it, they can flick the Calicera, and then still get the card draw.
Yeah.
Oh, there's another Bonds. Bonds tracker's at 4.
Another Codex. And Matt with 1 floating, so can't grab the Command and Conquer.
Can still, yeah, so send the Leave No Witnesses, and then you can...
Yeah, so the Leave No is going to deal 1. The Flick is going to deal 1 if we choose to. There's no real urgency on the Flick knives here. Oh, we got a silver too!
Wow. Yeah, the only reason to flick there would be if you wanted to draw the extra card off of Savor Bloodshed. Oh, but they had one already in hand to set up Arsenal. That would have been...
Well, they were going to get the Ponder, so yeah.
Right, the Ponder. Of course. You can tell how many times I've actually played a Codex of Frailty. I'm used to getting the Frailty tokens.
I'm sure that, as a Fang and a Cilio enjoyer, you hate to see it.
Oh, as a Fang enjoyer, let me tell you how much I hate to see a Frailty token. Dagger for 0.
They always have it on the best turn as well.
Let me tell you. Alright, so we get a Clave back here. That's huge. I mean...
Oh.
Jeez.
Okay. So this is a Calicera for... a lot?
9?
Looks like, and 8, and looks like... Or 9, yeah. And 9 block committed into a shred to close it out.
How about...
And the fist bump, putting Matt Kenworthy for his 3rd run at the league, that means nothing, into his first top 8.
I mean, that was some incredible Mario play. The early turns were just like all gas, no brakes, never gave tempo back up to Simon. That was some impressive stuff. And did it without having to play a Bonds of Agony.
Big congrats to Matt. I think he ran undefeated through the league so far. So, you know,
nice work.
It might not mean anything, but that doesn't mean people weren't trying, and he has certainly brought his A game to this league.
It means something to me because I thoroughly enjoyed watching that game, so thank you to Matt for your assassin expertise.
Yeah, showing us just what assassin means these days. A lot more than just some grindy 2-for-6 value. What if I just killed my opponent instead?
What if I flicked the Kiss of Death and then you lost another life, right?
Yeah, no, great display there from Matt. Big commiserations out to Simon. Unfortunately, got to be a winner and a loser. And with the way Matt was drawing, I don't think anyone could have won that game.
No, that was going to be a tough game for anybody to stack up against.
But I think that is all we have for our audience today. Would you like to give yourself or anyone else a shout out, Brian?
Yeah, shout out to Matt for that crazy turn too. And also, obviously, thanks to the Go Again Gaming folks for letting me back on. And for anybody listening, if you want to check out some YouTube slop, please do check out Smashing Good Team on YouTube. We're putting out good gameplay videos from other people, and then I'm putting out, like, you know, the fast food equivalent of Flesh and Blood YouTube content.
Awesome. Yeah, so Smashing Good Team on YouTube, and with any luck, I will be seeing you in Philadelphia.
Oh, absolutely. We can talk about our Briar
Excellent.
lists.
My Briar list.
Your Briar list.
Yeah, mine will be the correct one, don't worry.
And when I top with it, it'll have my name next to it on the Fab website.
Yeah, the Paul Sly special. So, if everyone enjoyed the video, thank you for being here. I hope you like the video. Make sure you comment down below. Let us know you appreciate everything. Talk about how crazy Matt's draws were. And then when you've done both of those things, make sure you're subscribed. Make sure your notifications are enabled so that you get all of your Go Again Gaming updates in your YouTube notifications. I've been Ian Holland, the usual voice of the league, joined by Brian Hoffman, B Hoffman Fab on Twitter.
True.
And I am Findles_Spirit on Twitter, or findlespirit.bsky.social on Blue Sky. And that's everything we have for you this week, and we'll see you in the next one.